Good evening. My name is Ryan. And when you do research on how to do an Ignite talk, really they say do something that you find passionate or something that you hate. And I think I found the perfect topic, and it's because I really feel both on them, and that is bookmarklets. I think most people in this room would be like, why would a bookmarklet, why would he care about a bookmarklet? But think about what a bookmarklet does. It allows you to take JavaScript code, put it in the browser bookmark bar, and really drive additional functionality for the user. Excuse me. This drives a lot of use cases for a lot of services. Think of Pinterest. Think of the ability to grab all of the pictures from that website, place it for the user. Think about Pocket, driving that to the service. And it's so easy to set up. Just think about it. You just drag and drop. I mean, any designer, any PM, it's the best situation ever. Here, a typical use case for me, I'm watching my favorite video on YouTube, which is the Badger song. And I want to share this with my friends. So all I do is I hit my Tumblr bookmarklet, boom, I'm right here, ready to start inputting, ready to post on Tumblr. And, think of the other use case. I'd have to open up a new tab, open up tumblr.com. It's a lot of steps. I like to think that bookmarklets are so easy that my grandfather could use it. I think my grandfather's not as cool as this guy, but he's having a good time on the web, and I think that's because he's using bookmarklets. So what about mobile? I mean, think about bookmarklets in a mobile sense. It should also make sense for the user. But as you start going mobile, you start having smaller screens. You start having cleaner, real estate is very important for mobile. So you no longer have a bookmark bar. If you're a user and you go to a site that has a bookmarklet and you try and drag it anywhere on an iPhone or an Android, it's just not going to work. So I'm an engineer. I set up a bookmarklet myself, and this is how many steps it took me to set up a bookmarklet on my phone. I didn't really feel like an engineer after 9 steps. But you look at services like Pinterest, they actually give instructions on how to do this for the user. I look at this and I'm like, man, it only took them 2 steps, step 2 and step 3, and it took me 9. But when you really look at it, it's really more like 9 steps for all users. And when you compare that to the simple drag and drop from a web experience, it's just unacceptable. And, my grandfather is not going to go through 9 steps, and this guy is not going to. Most users, if they're not technical or really engaged, are going to actually go through those steps for mobile. And as we move forward, why is this important? Already in the US, we have 30% users that are accessing online content only through their mobile. So if you're a web service, and you're envisioning this, what are you supposed to do? And then think about the kids. The kids are using mobile phones. They're using tablets. Kids these days really don't want to use a PC. So we're really losing out on a lot of curation. And I feel that the mobile browsers, in the industry really need to think about this use case and really drive this use case into the standardization bodies and out to developers to bring it forth to the consumer. Thank you.